Buongiorno, it's Heidi Dening from Workable Wellness, coming to you all the way from Italy. I am here for a couple of reasons. Firstly, 20 years ago this month, I actually started my first business, and I think that's something pretty remarkable 20 years later to still be in small business, and so I'm here to celebrate that. But more importantly, I'm here because it's my birthday today. This is birthday month, September, and I love birthdays, and so I have been, having a wonderful few days here in Italy. So of course, while I'm here, I'm getting to have some of the most amazing food of the world, and it's considered the Mediterranean food program or food lifestyle. And the Mediterranean diet, it's filled with lots of plant-based foods. There is fresh fruit and veggies, legumes, nuts, whole grains. They also use all good fats instead of butter, so there is lots of olive oil in the dishes. There's canola oil and avocado oil, which is really great for us. Herbs and spices are used to flavour our food rather than salt. What other things are great about the Mediterranean diet? Well, lots of water is drunk. They have water all day. There's not a lot of fizzy drinks here. There is obviously what they do love is to have a red wine, at least one glass every day. Now, I'm on holiday, so I admit that I may have accidentally had more than one glass each day, but yes, that's one part of what they do. And they eat a lot more seafood than they do red meat. So this is part of the kind of Mediterranean food that they enjoy. And research has shown us that this traditional Mediterranean food consumption has many, many health benefits. They're saying that it may lower your risk of heart disease because there's less chance of type 2 diabetes, lower cholesterols, less problems with heart problems. You may live longer. It's more easy not to put on weight. But the two that I love most about the research that comes from eating the more traditional Mediterranean food is that firstly, it's really good for our cognitive health. Now, for those of us who are building businesses or climbing the corporate ladder, having better brain power is obviously a great benefit. And the other benefit is the fact that it helps us to de-stress and relax more and improve our mood. And I think that all comes down to the kind of eat, drink and be merry type philosophy that they have here on the Mediterranean. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. So why is the food here so good for us, and why do we get these benefits? Well, I think one of the reasons is that they don't include superfoods. It's not just this one superfood that they're including in their way of eating, and they're not excluding any particular food like many of the very well-marketed diets that we have these days are all about excluding this or excluding that. Well, the Mediterranean diet is more about the combination of really good food, and I think that's a really fabulous thing. There's also the whole point that we're cooking from scratch. We're not using processed foods that come from packages and bottles. It's food that's grown in the garden. It's local food that's slow cooked, and that has a really good effect on nourishing our body, obviously, but also our mind, because the whole process of it is a real treat. And that's why this third reason of why the Mediterranean diet is so popular and gives us such great health benefits is that it's the coming together to eat together, the sharing of food, the sharing of laughter and stories around a table. And when that happens, you're eating mindfully, you're drinking mindfully, and it's none of this mindless eating and drinking and just sitting with a device, and I think that is a real key to why the Mediterranean food has such big benefits, because of this sharing of slow cooking and slow eating and storytelling and love and laughter and friendships all around a table. So how can we bring that into our world? When we're working full time and we're busy and we have long commutes and we have deadlines, how can we eat more like they do here in Italy and around the Mediterranean? Well, I have three things I think would be really beneficial. Firstly, and I like to talk about the MVO. What is a minimal viable option that we can do? So the first one is no devices at the dinner table. That's no phones, no iPads, no TV on. Let's just be at the table together, eat our food together, enjoy our food together, tell a story from the day. What is it that we can share around the table, and so we're together as a group, so we can just kind of de-stress and relax and improve our mood by just having mindfulness in the way we are consuming our food. That's one thing. Secondly, it's all about the preparation. Obviously, when we have food, our pantry stocked with good, wholesome food, it is much better and much easier for us to be able to cook from scratch. So, it's about finding a way to either get that online shopping done because you don't have time to go to the supermarket, or spending a little bit of time on the weekends just to make sure that you have the right food in your pantry. So that's the second thing. And perhaps the third thing is just to make sure that, maybe once a month, at least, bring together some people around your table to share this wonderful experience of eating food. Is it just a neighbour next door up your street? Is there some family members or some friends that you can just bring to your table and to share this wonderful experience of all the incredible foods that we have? So maybe it's just you start with once a month doing that, just to see how it goes and see what you have time for. But I really just say, if you can make that happen, this whole way of eating can be really so much better. So that's all I really have to say for now. I think we all want to live long, healthy lives where we can travel to wonderful places like this one and have all these incredible experiences. But we can only do that if we're healthy and nourishing our body and making sure that all the good foods are going inside so our bodies can support us through a long life is the key to it. So yeah, I hope this has been helpful. I'm having a wonderful time, and I just have to now go and get changed into my new birthday dress, which I have been given matching Italian leather shoes and handbag to match it for my birthday from my incredible husband, which I'm pretty excited about. So until next time, be well, love life. See you soon. Buongiorno. Ciao.